guys, today we are talking running in period or braking in period. Most of us believe it as a mandatory, but some people call it as a myth. To be honest, most of the people don't even know that there is a process called braking in period, right? Even I don't know when I bought my first motorcycle and I ripped open that motorcycle straight out of the showroom. And I didn't see any engine issues on that motorcycle till date. It might be a luck or it might be not necessary as some people believe. And I know some of you guys are wondering like what is this braking period, right? Braking period is all about sealing the piston rings to the cylinder wall. That's it.
Let's consider this as a cylinder wall and a piston, and this as a piston ring. Above the piston we have the combustion chamber where the combustion happens with mixture of fuel and air, and below the piston we have the crankcase filled with an engine oil. If the piston rings doesn't seal properly, there are a high chances of leakage of an engine oil into the combustion chamber and the combustion fuel into the crankcase. This results burn more fuel and lose the horsepower.
So what people say things has micro rough surfaces from the factory. So if we twist the throttle hard up to 7000 to 7500 RPM, it leads to gaps instead of sealing it properly between your piston and the cylinder wall. So if you ride it slow in lower RPMs, things rub slowly and smoothen out the surfaces properly and seal it properly. I don't say it is a wrong assumption, but what I believe is this process, the whole breaking in process was introduced when the machines were made by hand, by human. Those days the margin of error could be very high. So in that cases, breaking in the new engine is very crucial. So people used to ride their machines in lower RPMs for certain kilometers like 1000 to 1500 kilometers just to make the surfaces smooth and hoping the parts inside the engine settled in properly. But this generation machines are made with high technology, robots and machines, and the margin of error could be very less. If there are any, it can be settled in just couple of kilometers. And don't forget that some companies are selling their machines pre-run. And if you see the user manual of KTM, themselves mention that you can take your new bike up to 7500 RPM. And I saw some people who changed their engine oils just after completing their first 400 to 500 kilometers, thinking that there are ruptured particles left inside the engine. See, if that is the true, the particles won't be very big. They are just a fine particles and they can't even do any harm to your engine. And that is when the oil filter comes to play. So I think changing the engine oil before the first service is just a no-brainer thought and waste of money. As an Indian psychology, we don't trust machines as good as we trust lemon and chilies, right? So we should follow this break-in period at least for our self-satisfaction, right? So if you want to follow this break-in period, I suggest you to go on a 100 to 150 kilometer on a second day and stop your motorcycle for every 50 kilometers. Basically, don't let your new engine heat a lot and ride it in different RPMs in different gears, and try not to ride it slow in higher gears. It'll give more pressure to your new engine. And again, go on a 100 to 150 kilometers and come back on 4th or 5th day. These two rides can help you to complete this break-in process in just 1 week, and later you can rip open and enjoy your bike. So I think that's what you should know all about break-in period. I did my research before speaking all this. So if I misguided anything, please feel free to spam my comment section. And if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more awesomeness. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.